What if everything you've been told about reality is only half the story? What if the universe is not an accident, but a deliberate creation? For centuries, humans believed God created the heavens and the earth. Then science came along, the Big Bang, evolution. But now, science is circling back to questions that sound exactly like scripture. Let's start with the universe itself. The Big Bang created space, time, energy, atoms, everything from absolute nothing. Scientists call that a quantum event. But here's the catch. Quantum laws must exist before the universe can use them. So who wrote those laws? Gravity, strong force, speed of light, electrons, all perfectly tuned for life. If gravity were slightly weaker, no galaxies. If the strong force were slightly stronger, no atoms. Change just one number. The universe becomes a dead, empty void. Astronomer Fred Hoyle said, "It looks like a super intellect has monkeyed with physics." And he wasn't religious. So, coincidence or intelligent design? Some scientists tried to escape this by saying, maybe there are billions of universes, and we just live in the lucky one. That theory is called the multiverse. But guess what? There is zero evidence of any other universe existing. So again, we're back to the question, who tuned the system? Why does the universe feel like a message instead of a mistake? To be continued. The mystery only gets deeper. What happens after we die? If God is real, there must be something beyond death. So scientists studied it, and what they found shook the medical world. New York University, 2023. During cardiac arrest studies, doctors recorded organized brain waves over 30 minutes after the heart stopped. That should mean consciousness is gone, right? But people came back describing seeing doctors working from above, traveling through tunnels of light, meeting deceased loved ones, feeling watched over by a divine presence, not dreams, not random hallucinations, clear memories, and they all share the same story. Johns Hopkins University studies, under precise controlled therapy, volunteers reported intense mystical experiences feeling connected to God and the entire universe. The impact? Months later, they still said, "This changed my life." University of Virginia research. Thousands of young kids have described past lives with names, cities, and events that were later verified. How can a 3-year-old know intimate details of a stranger's life who died 30 years earlier? These are not YouTube rumors. These are scientific investigations. The conclusion? Consciousness might not be produced by the brain. It might use the brain, like a radio uses a receiver, and continues even when the device shuts down. Meanwhile, philosophers continue the battle. Believers, something had to start the universe. Morality requires a moral source. Life has purpose. Skeptics, why does suffering exist? Why doesn't God show up on camera? Why so many religions? Faith versus doubt. Science versus spirit. And the scoreboard? Still tied. To be continued. Final truth ahead. America's faith crisis. 98% of Americans once said, yes, God exists. Today, only about 81% remain believers. And it's dropping fastest among teenagers and young adults. But here's what's wild. Even those who leave religion still believe in something. Meditation, energy, higher power. People are not rejecting God. They're rejecting institutions. The God question remains alive in the human heart. Now here's the plot twist. Modern science is discovering things that ancient scriptures described thousands of years ago. Holy Bible, more than 2,000 years of consistent teaching. A creator forms the universe with order. Hindu Vedas and Bhagavad Gita, over 3,500 years old. Supreme divine power designs cosmic reality. These books were written long before telescopes, long before physics, long before the Big Bang Theory. Yet they describe the universe had a beginning, a supreme creator, a cosmic order. Exactly what science is finding now. So ask yourself, did humans guess correctly thousands of years ago? Or did the real God speak through ancient wisdom? Here's the truth. The universe is not random. Consciousness is not an accident. Morality is not imaginary. God exists. And deep inside, every human being already knows it. End of part 3. End of doubt. The search continues. But the answer has always been here. God is real. Always has been. Always will be.